This poem is called The Old Nighthawk. It's about an old man watching the horses for the cattle men down. He's up in the mountains. It's by Bruce Cascadden, who was a famous cowboy poet. He moved to Hollywood to become a movie cowboy, but he couldn't break in very well. He became the head bellhop at the Beverly Hills Hilton, and Clark Gable and Lauren Bacall, that whole crowd, and he continued to write poetry. And here's one of his poems. Here's The Old Nighthawk. I'm up here tonight in the pinnacles bold, where the rim rock towers high, where the air is clear and the wind blows cold, and there's only the horses and I. The valley swims like a silver sea in the light of a big full moon, and strong and clear there comes to me the lilt of the first guard's tune. Fire in camp is burning bright. Cook's got more wood than he needs. I'll be telling some windy tales tonight about races and big stampedes. I'm getting too old for that line of talk. The desperados that they've known and their wonderful methods of handling stock and the feathers they seen get thrown. I guess I'm a dog that's had his day, though I still am quick and strong. My hair and beard have both turned gray, and I reckon I've lived too long. There's none of them knows me but that old cook, Ed. Never a word he'll say. My story will stick in his old gray head until the break of Judgment Day. What's that I see? Moving fast, trying to break through. It's a hoss, he's heading for the pass. Come mighty near making it too. Get back in there, what you trying to do? You hadn't a chance to bolt. Old boy, I was wrangling a bunch like you before you was even a colt. It's later now. The guard has changed. One voice is clear and strong, singing a tune from the old time range. Always did like that song. It takes me back to when I was young, and the memories come through my head of the times I've heard that old song sung by voices now long since dead. I've traveled better than half my trail. I'm well down the further slope. I've seen my dreams and ambitions fail, and memory replacing hope. I guess it's true, well, I've heard it said, that only the good die young. The tough old cusses like me and Ed must stay till the last dog's home. I used to shrink when I thought of the past, the things that I have known. I took to drink, but now, at last, I'd far rather be alone. It's funny how quick a night goes by, for I live in the days of old, up here where there's only the horses and I, up in the pinnacles bold. For a few short years I ceased to roam. I lived a contented life. Then trouble came. I left my home. I never have heard from my wife. The years that I spent in a prison cell, when I went by another name, for life is a mixture of heaven and hell to a feller that plays the game. Oh, they better lay off that Wrangler kid. They've about given him enough. He looks like a partner of mine once did. He's the kind a man can't bluff. They'll find they're making a big mistake if they once get him overhead. and they'll give him as good as an even break, or I'm taking a hand, you bet. Look, there in the east, it's the morning star. It shines with a fiery glow till it looks like the end of a big cigar. But it don't make much of a show, just like them people who make such a splash. They don't make much a run, come busting in with a sweep and a dash when most of the work is done. I can see the east is getting gray. I'll gather the horses soon, and faint and low from far away I can hear the last guard's tune. Yeah, life is just like the night herd's song. As the long years come and go, you start with a swing that is clear and strong, and you end up tired and slow. I reckon the horses all are here. I can see that T-bar blue and the buckskin horse with one split ear. Yep, got 'em all. 92. Just listen to how they roll them rocks. These sure are rough old trails, but then if they can't slide down on their hocks, they can coast along on their tails. The Wrangler kid is out with his rope. He seldom misses a throw. Will he make a cowhand? Well, I hope, if they give him half a show. They're spreading the rope corral around, and the hosses crowd in like sheep. I reckon I'll swaller my breakfast down and try to forget and sleep. I lived my life. I took a chance, regardless of law or vow. I called the tune. I've had my dance, and I'm paying the fiddler now.